Shalom, shalom. This is Brother now with Great Millstone Borderland Saints. Welcome to another video. And as always, before I get started, I want to give all honor, all praise, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rikah Kwadash. Also, double honors to the head apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to all sincere Akim. Keep teaching, keep believing, and keep preaching, whether they hear or whether they forbear. And we're going to be starting our lesson here in Habakkuk. Some people call it Habakkuk, but it's spelled H-A-B-A-K-K-U-K. Habakkuk is how I pronounce it, all right? But we're going to get started here in this lesson. And hopefully this lesson will be of a blessing and an edification to the 144,000 hopeful elect and those of you that are spread throughout the four corners of the earth, and 1/3 of you here in the daughter of Babylon. We're going to get started here, and it says in Habakkuk 2:1, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. All right, so this is going into the prophet Habakkuk, talking about things that are going to have to happen in the last days up under the hand of Esau, all right, and the Amalekites, all right, which are the great grandchildren of Esau. In 2025, over on our lands, the 1948ers who have stole our lands and looking to control the world, all right, through deceit, lies, and murder, all right. And we see all these things coming to pass where the nations are gathering together, all right, up under the BRIC nations to fight with this devil as they try to bring out the new world order, you see, to put a microchip, the RFID chip in everyone's body, all right? And they're bringing all these wars on, you see. So you got race wars, you have Civil War, and you got World War III coming up. So we're required to let you know what's happening, okay? And to encourage you to live by faith and do the will of the Lord. And it says in the 5th verse, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. So this is that new world order that they're trying to come out with, like I said, okay, to chip you and to make you chattel, just like branding a cow and saying, hey, I own this, okay? And this is what these devils are doing. They want to play Yahweh. They want to play the God of Israel through their technologies, you see. So this is what these elites are doing, the elite banking families and the technocracy, technocrats and so forth, all these big companies, you see, they're all in cahoots together to control the world, the big nose, small hat people over there on our lands. You see, all of them working together with the daughter of Babylon, the USA, you see, and NATO, the 10 horned nations that are spoken of in Daniel, the 7th chapter. All right, so this beast is a combination of all these people playing a part to try to bring out this new world order and control the world and all of your money, your mind, your body, you see, and control everything about you, because this devil has a God complex, you see, He wants to take a place of God. Okay. So he's a wicked one. All right. And we're just going to go over there. We're going to stop in the 5th verse. We're going to go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. And we're going to read, I believe it is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, if I'm correct. Let's look over there and see what we can find and see what it says. Bear with me as I try to find these, this scripture here in 2 Thessalonians. I believe it is 2 and 4, and it reads, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, or that is worshipped, so that he, as Yahweh, sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. You see, so this devil, he's showing himself that he's God, Jesus Christ. You see, that's what he's showing. You see, this Roman Catholic churches, all of them, all back in the Roman Empire. You see, but year round they have you to serve their gods. The Bacchus god, the god of Bacchus, where you get your bachelor's degree. The god of Janus, where you get New Year's Eve. None of these things are written in the Holy Scriptures. These are all the things that these devils have set up to play God. You see, Christmas, the Lord warned you about these devils, not to serve these gods of the devil, you see. So they put this Christmas tree up, tell your children a lie about Santa Claus, comes out with that ho, ho, ho. You see, all of that, they're getting out of the Holy Scriptures. But this devil, that's the reason why he was cast out of the heavens, because of his pride, you see, and because of disobedience, because he's a liar and a murderer, you see, and the Lord will not have evil and wickedness to dwell on his throne. So he's giving us a warning about these devils and the things that they are doing, and we see all of these things happening. Okay, we see these ICE agents snatching people up, and mostly it's all Israelites, because these devils have a hatred for Israel, the true Israelites. You see, they have a hatred for it because this devil sold off his birthright, and he wants his birthright back. So he called himself taking what he wants, and he's going to take it from the Most High, because God, the Most High God, Yahweh, which is our power, the power of Israel, the God of Israel, has put this spirit on this devil so he can show his power in him. So as we read these scriptures, we see all of these things coming to pass. And it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. That's Esau. See, full of pride. He tells you that when he talks about his militaries, the proud, the few. You see, he talks about that. And then it says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that creaseth that which is not his? How long unto him that ladeth himself with thick clay? So he takes what he wants. We just saw him go over there and take all this oil over there in Venezuela recently, you see. He's over there taking land from the Palestinians. All of that, always at war with the gift that Yahweh gave him, the sword, the gift of the sword. Okay, but the Lord did that, like I said, to show you so you'll know who he is. And you'll praise his holy name, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Then it says in the 7th verse, Habakkuk 2 and 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties and unto them? You see, who's going to rise up? The world. Because they're going to get tired of this devil. You see, all this lying, treachery, and stealing. You see, oppression. The whole world's tired of it. You see, so the Lord's given them the technology, these devils, to create nuclear weapons. You see, nuclear warheads, or they can hold a bunch of different nuclear weapons and warheads and so forth, and shoot these things off at anywhere, anyone, anywhere in the world. You see, but the Lord has put that same technology to the hands of their enemies. You see, so it says, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and await that shall vex thee? Because they're going to come against this devil. And we can see all these prophecies that were written through the 16 prophets written in the Old Testament. You see, we see all these things happening from Isaiah, where they prophesied all the way up through Malachi. All right. And then it says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So we see all these things happening where they're going to rise up against this devil of the USA and NATO, as written over there in Daniel, the 7th chapter. All right, let's just go over there to Daniel, the 7th chapter, and let's see what it says. And so we can verify who it is that we're talking about. All right, bear with me. We're going to go to Daniel 7th chapter, and we'll see who it's talking about. So this is Daniel 7:7. It says, after this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was adverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. So this is the daughter of Babylon, the USA. The 10 horns is NATO. All right. You see? So that's who we're talking about. All this was prophesied by Daniel in the 7th chapter. And it says, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil. So he set his nest on high. Set his militaries all over everywhere, all over the earth. Has more militaries than any other nation. This is that fourth beast, the USA, the daughter of Babylon, coming up, standing up as if he is Yahweh, the God of Israel, even calling himself Israel. You see, the Amalekites that are in Canaan today. All right, and it says, and thou hast consulted shame to thy house by cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. So this Esau. See, God gave him a soul. That's all he really had. See, he does not have immortality. He's going to go to the ground, trying to play Yahweh, trying to be the power of Israel, when he's not. Instead of honoring the Lord, he's a devil. And we see these things happening among these elite, these rich elites and these banking families, you see. See, they hiding. That's the reason why they call them the hidden society, the Illuminatis and so forth. Because they hiding through deceit. All right, and then it says in the 11th verse, for the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Who does that? The devil. Esau, the so-called white man. All right. It says, woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity. Okay, so that town and that city represents different nations where he's gone over and taking over those lands by murder, you see, and establish himself by taking their wealth. All right. And it says, behold, it is not of Yahweh of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity. For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of Yahweh as the waters cover the sea. And the waters is everywhere. So the Lord used this internet, giving the knowledge. He increased knowledge. It says in the last days, knowledge shall be increased. And we see that now. We have the internet. See, they didn't have that 1,000 years ago. We're able to talk to our neighbors, to scatter Israelites anywhere in the world, wherever they are scattered. You see, this is the Lord's work. And it says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him naked, maketh him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. You see? So the Lord's exposing them for what they're doing. Talking about it. All right. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spirit shall be on thy glory. So the Lord's going to bring shameful spirit on this devil's glory. Okay. His power. All right. It's going to knock his power down. You see, as he tries to set up this new world order by putting this microchip on you. RFID microchip to control your wealth, your mind, and everything. You know, so he's waging wars to disrupt societies all over the world to do what? To try to control it. Because he's the devil. The Lord Yahweh controls the whole world, not the devil, but this devil's trying to play Yahweh, as we read in 2 Thessalonians. And it says, for the violence of Lebanon shall cover thee in the spoil of beasts which made them afraid, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land of the city, and of all that dwell therein. All right. You see, and this devil, he's setting up all his graven images all over the world. All right. This Jesus Christ mess that he's setting up, trying to play like he's the Israelites. All right, like he's the chosen. When the Lord already said he hates this devil. He said, Jacob I love, Esau have I hated. You see, Esau have I hated, but Jacob I love. It says, what profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it, the molten image, and a teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein, to make dumb idols. All your idols are dumb. They can't save you. Jesus Christ can't save you. Buddha can't save you. You see, those cows that you people over in India worship, they can't save you. All your graven images, China, you see, Buddha and all of that, they can't save you. The only one that can save you is the God of Israel, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai. And he's already at work to save the Israelites according to this prophecy. The 12 tribes of Israel, that's who the Lord is saving. He's not saving you devils. You lying devils. We hate you devils. Wicked snakes. And it says, woe unto him that said to the wood, awake, till the dumb stone arise, it shall teach. You see? So they set up these Christmas trees annually. That's wicked and evil, setting up their false idols. You see? And you wicked Israelites are still following these devils today. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, you see? And Latinos, you following these devils, serving their false gods. It says, behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it. Talk about those Christmas trees. And you put your presents in there. You see, serving Saint Nick. Where's that written in the Holy Scriptures? Where's Rudolph and the reindeers written in the Holy Scriptures? Don't you see that you're up under wickedness and you're serving the devil? It's dumb idols. What are those dumb idols going to do for you in World War III when the Lord brings destruction on you devils? All right. And it says in the last verse, but the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth keep silence before him. All right. So just shut up. Damn devils, you wicked snakes. All right. Because the Lord's going to do a work. All right. But all these prophecy has to come to pass. Jacob's trouble. All right. All that's happening to lead up to your destruction. Esau and your Amalekites, you devils. Now, we're going to stop here, and we're going to give our honor, our praise, and our glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. All right, shalom to the hopeful elect of the Tabernacle of David. Shalom to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone. All right, until next time, we hope that you'll be able to, that this lesson was edification to you until the next video. Shalom and a bye-bye.